Hey everyone! Today I've got some big news from the Senate that you don't want to miss. The Senate just voted 51-48 to block some of the tariffs former President Trump imposed on Canada. And yes, a handful of Republicans joined the Democrats to make it happen. This vote is a clear signal of bipartisan congressional opposition to Trump's trade policies. Specifically, we're talking about tariffs imposed back in February 2024 under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act. Trump's administration used the excuse of unchecked drug trafficking from Canada as a national security threat to justify these tariffs. Now let's break down the details. These tariffs included a hefty 25% levy on certain Canadian imports, which, as you can imagine, didn't sit well with a lot of folks. Economists have warned that such tariffs could lead to an economic contraction, and lawmakers are seriously worried about the negative impact on their states and districts. But let's get back to the vote. This measure is expected to stall in the Republican-controlled House, where GOP leaders are already moving to shut down any efforts to overturn the tariffs. So it's a bit of a mixed bag. But the Senate vote still sends a powerful message. Now about Trump's reaction. He didn't take this lightly. Trump publicly pressured 4 GOP senators, Mitch McConnell, Rand Paul, Susan Collins, and Lisa Murkowski, to vote against the resolution, accusing them of Trump derangement syndrome and disloyalty to the Republican Party. Despite this, all 4 senators voted in favor of rescinding the tariffs. In fact, Rand Paul even co-sponsored the resolution. This is all happening in a broader context of escalating trade tensions. Just hours before the Senate vote, Trump announced new tariffs on over 100 other trading partners, including the EU, China, Britain, and India. So this isn't just about Canada, it's part of a much larger trade war. The resolution was sponsored by Senator Tim Kaine from Virginia, and Representative Gregory Meeks plans to push for a similar vote in the House. But given the current political climate, it's uncertain how far that will go. So, what's the takeaway here? This Senate vote is a significant stand against Trump's use of emergency powers to impose tariffs. It highlights the growing bipartisan concern over the economic impact of these trade policies. And while the measure might stall in the House, the message from the Senate is loud and clear. There's growing opposition to the ongoing trade war. That's all for today, folks. If you found this update helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for more updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.